Miller here, Grant Miller here, Miami Community News. I'm with Miami-Dade College, Kendall campus, Madam President of the Student Government. Wow. And your title is?
Secretary.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Megan D. Russo, and I'm the Student Government President at the Miami-Dade Kendall campus, and I'm a psychology major.
My name is Emilee Garcia. I am the Secretary of the Student Government Association at Kendall, and I'm a political science major.
Wow. Okay, we're going to ask some quick questions about who you are and what you are. Elementary school, go.
Conchita Espinosa.
Oh, on Bird Road?
Next to Belen.
Yeah. Favorite teacher?
Miss Cuesta.
High school, middle school.
Miss Cuesta.
High school.
Mr. Piscatelli.
Okay. Elementary school.
Assurance Satellite Learning Center.
Favorite teacher?
Barbara McMillan.
Middle school.
Southwood.
Who? Teacher. You didn't have a favorite teacher?
I don't think so.
You don't think you have a favorite
Oh, I think his name was Mr. Jimenez. He was my history teacher.
Okay. High school? Favorite teacher?
Killian Israel Andrews, my law professor.
Is he a teacher?
Mhm.
I mean, is he from Homestead? Israel Andrews?
I don't know if he lives in Homestead, but he teaches the law like one of the classes of the law program.
Was he a Florida City? No, I guess not.
He's an attorney. I know that.
Oh, okay.
He has a twin brother.
Okay, maybe. Okay. Let's talk about Miami-Dade. I know we just had a first segment. Now we have the second segment. What's your population of Miami-Dade College? You know?
Around 30,000.
30,000?
At Miami-Dade Kendall campus, not college-wide. 30,000 Kendall.
Oh, right. Correct.
Yes.
Miami-Dade College itself is one of the largest colleges in the country. Yeah. And that is, you heard me talk about it. Miami-Dade is the heart and soul of Miami-Dade, the county.
Yes.
Okay. You're a political science person.
Yes.
What do you want to do when you grow older?
Be an attorney, hopefully towards the field of entertainment, sports law.
Okay. And you're going to be
I would like to become a correctional psychologist.
I got a lot of people in my office that needs a lot of correction. And we can start with him, Andres. And I need a lot of help. And what is that exactly?
It's working in correctional facilities with incarcerated people and giving cognitive behavioral therapy.
Wow. That's
a
deep.
lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is deep.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Let's talk about the campus life at Miami-Dade. What's your class schedule like?
I have classes Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, but I got ahead in my first year, so I got most of my classes out of the way. But I get to campus like at 9:50, and I still leave like 7:30 at night.
What do you do?
Late. I have my classes, and then I have meetings for all the organizations I'm a part of, student government, and all of them. I'm also work there. I register students to vote.
So you're employed at the college too?
I'm not employed by the college. I'm employed by a nonprofit. That table's at MDC.
Okay, and let's talk about your schedule. And
I have class every day. More towards the morning, so my afternoons are free for organizations like student government, and I also work with Megan with the nonprofit organization to help register students at Miami-Dade.
How long does it take you to get to school?
30 minutes.
That's not bad.
Without traffic. With traffic, like an hour.
What time do you leave your house?
I have to leave my house before 8 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
When I went to Miami-Dade, I worked full time. So I remember I had classes like at 7 in the morning. And I was done like at 10. It was like the greatest thing in the world. I thought, I love college. What?
You have the whole day to yourself.
Well, and then I work, but I'm making a point that great thing about Miami-Dade, they try to work with you and they try to be successful. All right. I hear you have a food pantry. You want to talk about that?
I mean, we have an event coming up on September 28th at Chipotle that all the proceeds are going to the food pantry. Which one? The Chipotle
on North Kendall Drive.
Yeah. That went. So we're trying to get that out to students. We really want to support our food pantry. That's a big thing. I know that's also a big thing for President Pumariega. She talks about it a lot. So that's something that we really want to engage our community in, being able to.
Is she a big sport? You say she's talking about it. She's talking about your event you're hosting?
No, she's talking about just a food pantry at every campus.
And what's the food pantry do exactly?
The food pantry, okay, so students are able to go into Student Life and they can request a bag and they're able to go in and get non-perishable foods, but they even have like cereals, breakfast, like all different types of things.
Do you have a breakdown? I don't think the school has a breakdown about the homeless student population.
If they do, we
keep-
don't know it at the moment, but I do know that there's a lot of students who go into the food pantry because I'm the overseer of the food pantry committee. And our committee like pretty much focuses on making sure the food pantry is stocked at all times, which is part of why we're doing the fundraiser so we can put more stuff in there, especially now since hurricane season's coming.
People don't realize how important it is, and we don't know who's homeless, not homeless, who's couch surfing because their families are disconnected or they move and they want to go to Miami-Dade, and it's a great way to get a good degree. It's when they walk in there, people don't know when they're carrying a bag, they don't know what it is, right?
No.
Have you met with any grocery stores and things like that to try to get to that next level of food?
We don't have any information on that. We also have a food pantry committee with faculty that they do a lot of the collaborations outside of MDC. So they might have, I know we used to have something with Sedanos. I don't know anymore, but we do have that faculty committee that does make sure that they're in charge of kind of overseeing the
Community
collaborations.
outreach. Yeah.
The homeless issue is tough. We all think homeless is somebody living on the street. You know, some kid could be going to college, working, really doesn't have a home, and you guys provide the food. That's pretty touching, right?
We love it.
Yeah.
It's like our
And you
baby.
don't know who it is, not it is, who, if they're homeless, not homeless. They might not be homeless, but they might not have food in their house. And that's what you're providing, correct?
Correct.
You know, not everybody has food. So congratulations to Miami-Dade College. They do this at each of the campus?
Yes, and I know Kenzo also has a new program called Educate Tomorrow that it's
Speak up, like, you know.
okay.
Like, you know, what high school did you went to again?
St.
Brendan's.
Brendan's.
Come speak up a little bit.
Okay, so we have
Have you seen the new field they put in?
Yes, I was
Wow.
there for the football team too. I was there for the first game.
Oh, wow. Wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really
They're
cool.
doing great things at St. Brendan's.
Yeah, they are. But yeah, so we have an Educate Tomorrow program that is specifically for students that suffer from food insecurity and that they're also either homeless or in the foster system between the ages of 18 and 24, I believe. So we have a specific program that actually targets those students and really helps them out. They don't leave any students behind.
It goes beyond the food pantry.
I like that. You don't leave any student behind.
Yeah.
Now you're in you want to be in the political world, right?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Hopefully go into the entertainment sports law area, but that's not defined. I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm just the volume good enough here?
Yeah.
Good, perfect. You know, the student government, tell me what it does.
Student government, we represent the student body. We have different committees that represents different student interests, and they make sure that everyone feels included and welcome. So even for Club Rush, we have all these organizations.
Club Rush?
Yes.
What is that, like a soccer game?
It's a
It's-
huge
Mhm.
event.
Huge. We
Is
had
it
more than
fraternities?
no, it's clubs and organizations, and all the organizations and clubs that are active on campus can have their own table. It's like a tabling sessions for students to come and see where their interests are. We have over like 27 organizations, 27 to 30, and they're all varying in like different interests and passions.
Which one's the biggest?
Student government.
Student government. Yeah, we have a lot of members. We have all of our members have to be active, so that's a big part of it. So
I'm going to beat you to the question. We're like, what would happen if the Miami-Dade College had a nightlife? What would you do? Because I'm going to ask you some other questions. What would they do if they had a nightlife? What would you like to be seen?
Okay.
No, you, Madam President.
Me?
You're the
Okay.
president.
For nightlife, I think a lot of it is about engaging our students, getting our students back on campus. I mean, that's been
But there is night classes, right?
yes, we have night classes, but I think it's more kind of trying to get students that are usually remote, getting them interested in something like, oh, MDC nightlife, and they're able to come to campus and do something that maybe they wouldn't come for if it was like academic, but they might come for and then meet new people. And it's like a networking thing that if they meet a friend, they might go to class because they have a class with that new friend they met there. So I think nightlife is just a lot about engagement and kind of reaching students that have different interests and aren't necessarily coming to campus for class.
Good. What would you do different at night?
I
Because
would
you're in
do the
Homestead, and
same.
we danced to a different beat in
Yeah,
Homestead.
exactly. You know, I would definitely make it, like she said, more engaging, because that's really when you hear about Miami-Dade, you don't really think about college life.
I think you hit it right on the head.
Mhm.
When you go to Miami-Dade, you're a little disengaged, and I think what you guys are trying to do is engage everybody.
Make it feel more of like a campus, like a college life type of situation, because that's what we're all about.
Well, Miami-Dade started on that note. These are, I'm not good enough. I have to go to Miami-Dade. Miami-Dade is a great college, and we talked about. They got some of the greatest people out of in Dade County, elected officials to successful business owners. They went to Miami-Dade, but back then it was school, not trying to engage students. And now I think that your movement is outstanding idea, engaging them. All right, Madam President, your degree, you want a degree in what now?
Psychology.
Psychology. Where do you want to go next?
Hopefully out of state. That's my main goal. I mean, after?
Yeah.
For universities, out of state, I want to go to an institution that does research. And
Like, give me your top 4.
University of Michigan, Duke, University of Virginia, and Yale.
And what's your GP right now?
My GPA of 4.0.
That's it? That's the max you get?
That's
Yeah.
the highest.
That's the highest?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, and you want to go where? Your top 4?
My top 4 would probably be University of Chicago, University of Virginia.
Great town, Chicago.
University of Virginia, University of Miami, and Duke.
University of Miami is not out of town.
That's right.
Okay,
No,
from
we're only
Homestead
out of
it
town.
is.
Yeah, it's out of my
Zip code.
area. But out of town, then I guess my 4th would be Yale.
Okay, if you're Dr. Cruz or the president, Madeline, and they're going to be watching this. Dr. Cruz is going to watch this. Then he's going to send it on to the boss, and I'll send it on to the boss. And I don't want you to think. I want you to tell them. By the way, to make a difference, you have to stand up. Sometimes you get hit and get knocked down, but if you stand and believe it, you're the president of the University of Miami-Dade College. What would you do different right now? Education or everything. What would you do? What would you implement right now? Not different. What would you implement? Stand up and be counted. Go.
Okay. If it doesn't have to be different, I think the whole movement with keeping up with Kendall has been a great start because it's just the perfect idea behind what MDC is about. You have to keep up with what we're doing. Even like you explained, it might not get the recognition and students might feel kind of shy to say that they're a part of Kendall. I think removing that stereotype is a big part of what's going to get.
Hold on a second. Moving that stereotype. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I think removing that stereotype is really important because students get so much out of Miami-Dade. And a lot of people don't see that because we might be scared to acknowledge that for some reason. And I feel like this is perfect.
I went to Miami-Dade.
Yeah.
And we're a little embarrassed, but don't be embarrassed.
No.
Largest, one of the largest colleges in the country. How many high school kids are in high school getting Miami-Dade credits? Did you guys do that?
No. But we have a friend that does that.
I mean, that's
brilliant.
like a wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You're the second woman president of the college. What would you do different?
I would definitely continue, but make larger the student to campus president interaction. For example, Dr. Cruz has Colada with Cruz as an event to get to engage with students.
Cruz. What is it? Cuban coffee?
Yeah.
What about gringos?
They're invited.
I'm invited too?
They can get a taste of Cuban coffee.
I guess everybody drink. I'm giving you a hard time.
Exactly. Everybody can
Is there
drink
a
it.
good turnout?
Yeah, there actually is. A lot of students want to get to know Dr. Cruz and, hopefully form a relationship with him. So he's definitely open to that. And I would continue that and make it bigger.
I've met every campus president. One-on-one. Right here. Just like this. One-on-one. From the Homestead to Dade North. It is a huge difference from 10 years ago. These presidents want to make their college a better place. And I love that there's infighting among the colleges.
Mm-hmm.
It's healthy.
It's a little competition.
Right. Exactly. I know you live in Homestead. That college has made a huge difference in Homestead. Huge. And so that's what the purpose of these colleges, to improve their community. And I think these new presidents are doing a great job trying to do that. And by meeting with the students, does it empower you?
Of course, yes.
I mean, you're already you're the president, but you already met with him. But does the other student feel that way?
I mean, we meet with him on behalf of other students as well. So I think that's also very empowering to know that like Isabella mentioned, we have open forum at the end of every Senate where students can come and voice their concerns and opinions. That gets brought up to Dr. Cruz as well. So I think that's very empowering for them.
We talked about politics. Do you think there should be more debates on campus about politics?
I mean,
Oh wait, let's go
yeah.
you first.
I
Because you're
Mhm.
you're getting quiet over there. And before you answer that, some colleges stay away from it. What's your opinion on it?
I think they're healthy. They show the different opinions that we have on campus, and it's an example of how to civilly disagree and not
I like that.
take it to another level of, patronizing another side for thinking differently than you.
It's okay to disagree. A friend of mine did a commercial for DeSantis. He owns a restaurant. He thanked DeSantis for being open, keeping him open. He got crucified on Yelp and all these things. If you've never been to the restaurant, you shouldn't be commenting. And it just happened to be him. Now, I've had Ron DeSantis for a luncheon, and I'm having Charlie Crist for a luncheon this week. I got crucified when I did a video with Charlie Crist, just at an event. So it's very tough. But so you think they should, Madam
100%.
President? I don't mean it doesn't have to be politics about the governor or the president. It could be political issues about
On campus,
on guns, this or that. It could be about drugs, marijuana. Debates. What do you think, Madam President?
I agree with Emilee. I just think we have to be careful with
Who's
how
we? The student population or the college?
both.
Okay.
Just both, just because, for example, faculty they remain nonpartisan either way, and I think it's good that students are able to express their opinions. We just have to be careful with the organizations, and just like what we're debating. But I completely agree. I mean, we have legislative debates that cover all sorts of topics.
Are they good?
They are.
Do you feel good about it?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay, so that's what it's about. College is just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Nothing against you guys or any college, but it's just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
What you learn at college, whether it's the University of Michigan or Miami-Dade, is what you get out of the college.
Yeah.
So you both agree there should be some discussion on certain issues,
Of
Yes.
course, discussion, yes, 100%.
not about the parking lights or the parking lot or the security guard, right? It should be discussions about how to improve Miami-Dade or United States. But if we don't improve Miami-Dade, you can't improve the United States until we improve Miami-Dade.
Right.
I think that it's a great idea. Mayor Cava, the mayor of Miami-Dade, I think if you ask her right now, maybe she'll come out and speak to the student population. Go ahead, ask her.
I ask her.
Ask her right now. Mayor Cava.
Mayor Cava, will you please come speak to the student population
Okay, at where?
at Miami-Dade?
Try it again. Start again. Let's go.
Mayor Cava, will you please come speak to the student population at Miami-Dade Kenzel campus?
Okay, so we're going to get this to her.
Okay.
And how's she going to reach you? What's your email? Do it again one more time.
Okay.
And I want to get what's your email?
Mayor Cava, will you please come speak to the student population at the Miami-Dade Kenzel campus? My email is megan.drusso, megan.dirusso001 at mymdc.net.
Or call Dr. Cruz, and that's the easier one. But you can start with that.
Yes.
You get the mayor of Miami-Dade County to come out and talk to the population about improving our backyard.
Mhm.
That's a tough challenge. Now, talk about politics. You have, give or take, 30,000 students at your location.
Yes.
Is there a big push to get people to vote on campus?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Huge push.
Mhm.
If Miami-Dade College, the whole college, but especially Kendall, if you want to be the power broker in Dade County, you want to be a power broker, you want to be a lawyer, the other one who wants to be in politics, you want to be a power broker, the average votes 20%, 10%. If Miami-Dade College can get 40% to show up, guess what? That polling area is the number one polling area in Dade County. So, Madam President, the election's coming up. This is a great opportunity to get everybody to vote on campus, whether they can fill out the absentee, they go in person, just drop it off. It's important to let people know that Miami-Dade College Kendall campus counts. Okay, now the big question. Now, I know that you live in a separate world in St. Brendan's, but I'm going to ask both of you questions, and you're going to answer for both of them, both of you, okay?
Okay.
Because Emilee travels the world.
Yes.
All right, Emilee. Your favorite burger place?
Yo-Yo's Burgers.
Where's that?
It's a food truck on Chrome Avenue.
Oh, I like that. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Tacos.
Taco Rico.
Very good. One in Pinequin, one in Coral Gables. Very good. During the holiday, what was your favorite gift as a kid? Go ahead.
Trampoline.
A trampoline.
A robot dinosaur.
How old were you?
6.
17?
6.
Your favorite restaurant to eat fish at?
A Redfish by Chef Adrian. Well, now it's
Wow.
not owned by Chef Adrian anymore, but
No,
Redfish Grill.
Redfish. She was just a little part of it.
I used
Really?
to work there.
Did you? You work for Rodney?
Yeah.
No way.
I met him. I've met him.
Go
on
say
multiple
hi to
occasions.
Rodney.
Hi, Rodney.
Your favorite football team?
My dad would kill me if I don't say the Miami Dolphins.
Okay, very good. Anyone say good? Favorite hot dog place? Forget you.
Arbiters.
There you go.
obviously.
And what's the hot dog you
The
order?
Grant Miller dog.
You got it. Dave Arbetter, you hear that? Your favorite pizza place? You got a pizza place. Come on.
Frankie's.
That's good. Locally owned. She was one of the owners was Miss Tall in 1974. Miss Florida Tall, Florida. You know that?
No, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Go.
Steve's Pizza.
Very good. Locally owned. Very good. Superhero as a kid.
Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mine.
like the-
Spider-Man.
Okay. How many brothers and sisters? Where is it? Happy birthday. Where we go. Okay. Family members, birthdays, go.
My mom December 8th, my dad September 28th, and my little brother February 11th.
Okay. What about you?
My mom, January 13th. My dad, December 3rd. And my little brother, June 4th.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, 'cause this is a tough crowd. We're going to cut it short. The magic of the mix. Why is Miami-Dade College and Miami-Dade College Kendall a success? Go.
Like I mentioned before, they don't leave any students behind. All the opportunities are open to everyone. And if they see that there's a certain group that's falling behind, they automatically do something about that.
That's a huge thing. Go ahead.
I think Miami-Dade Kendall is as successful as it is because of the faculty and their support that they give their
Mhm.
students. They really, truly care about us, especially, they see if you're trying and if they see that you're putting in the effort, they most definitely will help you get where you want to go.
You girls okay? This is good?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you spoke to the president of the college. You spoke to the Madam Mayor of Dade County.
Mhm.
Now, when she reaches out, don't get nervous.
Okay.
Don't get nervous.
Yes.
We're gonna call her as soon as we get off the show.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hold on. You want me to call her now? I think we're gonna call her. Hold on. I will. Let's see if the Madam Mayor of Dade County will answer this call. Will you get nervous if she answers?
Absolutely not.
Oh my God!
No comment.
What?
No. I probably won't.
So while we're talking about Miami-Dade, when was it founded? Where was the first class? You knew that one, right?
North.
Oh, North,
No.
the first
Well,
school.
Central High School,
Yes.
Oh.
but then became North.
Yes.
Very
Mhm.
good. Let's see. We're gonna call the mayor.
Your call has
Oh, you are safe. You are safe. Okay. What's that say?
Can I call you later?
I want you to text her right now, all the information. Tell her you're doing a show with Grant Miller right now. Give her your name, your number, and says you're the president of the college, and we love you to come out and speak.
Okay.
Step
Will
up to
do.
the plate. Why, Emilee and I are going to talk.
All right.
Okay. So, how long you been living in Homestead?
My whole life.
Really?
Mhm. Well, when I was very, very little, like when I was 1, I lived by Mall of the Americas before my house was built because Hurricane Andrew went right over my house.
In
and-
Homestead?
Yeah. So they had to build all like the neighborhood.
Don't send it. I want to look at
And
it.
then my
Okay.
house was built and I moved there before my brother was born.
Homestead's a unique area.
It's completely different now.
It's wild.
It's
like-
insane.
It's like the racetrack area used to be.
I
race-
lived right by the racetrack.
The racetrack back then, it was just a racetrack. Now there are thousands of homes. Beautiful
Thousands.
hospital, Homestead Hospital is beautiful. And you just got that new grocery store, Spokes.
Sprouts.
Yes. Great food, fresh food.
Yes.
All right, you almost done yet? Are you getting
Almost
nervous?
there. No.
So you're going to get the mayor of Dade County is going to reach out to you. Put your phone number.
She's typing a whole thing.
Whole paragraph, baby.
I'm trying to
You're
explain.
nervous? Okay, Emilee, who's your favorite teacher at Miami-Dade?
Oh, you
got a
put me
few?
on the spot.
Well, put it this way. I can remember elementary school, Mrs. Octoloni, 6th grade, Mr. Swicky, 5th grade, Mrs. Smith, 4th grade, Mr. Drake, 3rd grade, Mrs. Tall, 2nd grade. I don't remember my 1st grade, but teachers make such an impact on you. You don't realize it.
But
What?
I got one, but I don't want to.
Miami-Dade?
I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, still, you haven't left there yet.
Well, I hope that I'll never leave him.
Why? Is it a family member?
No, he's just been such a good professor ever since we started. He's an honors college professor.
Right.
And he teaches us all the things we need to know about transferring and how to really build our profile as like a student.
Okay. Are you on LinkedIn?
Yes,
You're going to follow Grant Miller.
of course.
Then you're going to go to Instagram and follow community newspapers.
Of course.
Are you proofing this?
Yes, I'm rereading
Okay.
it.
Okay. Hello, I'm currently being interviewed with Grant Miller on live Facebook. My name is Megan. I'm a second-year student at Miami. I'm the president of student body. We'd love to have you come speak to us. There you go. Bam, sent. So somebody from the mayor's office will reach out to you in the next couple
Okay.
days, and you're going to step up to the plate, and you're going to put them in that. You can do in the spill out area. Where would you have her speak?
I think Fred Shaw.
Fred Shaw, for
Definitely
sure.
Fred Shaw.
Who's Fred Shaw?
Fred Shaw's a plaza that we
I
have.
didn't
It gets
ask
a
you
lot
that.
of.
Who's Fred Shaw?
Oh,
Shouldn't we know, Madam President? Don't look at her.
we should.
You should know. Every name on there means something. They did something at the beginning of Miami-Dade to make Miami-Dade what it is today. So she's going to reach out to you. You better you already better have a plan.
Okay.
You better, when you leave here, you better call Dr. Cruz and say, Dr. Cruz, we're going to have the mayor speak. And you need to decide where you're going to have it. You're going to have it indoor, outdoor. If you have it indoor, it's going to be is it going to be outdoor? Is it going to rain? If it's not going to rain, so have two cautions. It's a beautiful day. You have it outside. If it's during summertime, you can't have it outside. That's your job.
Okay.
Everybody, it's truly an honor. And I had you two, I had the other members of you. Miami-Dade's a great college, and I appreciate everything you do. Everybody, have a great day. Grant Miller here. Let's give him a round of applause.